Good evening, my dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters. Today is Republic Day. And while India gained its freedom on the 15th of August 1947, it took us time to create the Constitution of India, which then was adopted on this day, the 26th of Jan, 1950, 65 years ago. And what I really would like to do this evening with you, my dear brothers and sisters, is to renew the pledge that we as a nation made to each other, to ourselves. And the Constitution of India begins with a preamble. And I'm going to have the preamble on the screen. May I encourage you to stand, and can we take this pledge together as citizens? And as I was taught in school, just like you, when we take the pledge, we take our right hand up front, and we say it together. Let's speak it out together. We, the people of India, and you can say it with me, have solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty on thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. Thank you for joining me in making this pledge. Please sit down. You know, I've been a student in school, in college. I've been a law student as well. And while I was studying the Constitution of India, Article 51A strikes me very much. And let's have that slide. Article 51A speaks about the fundamental duties of every citizen. And I'm going to be just highlighting three this evening to start with. The first one talks about let's say it out, it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem. And so it is our duty to honor these two emblems of our nation. Whenever we hear the music of the national anthem, can we pledge, can we vow, can we ensure that we stand up wherever we are? Even when no one is watching. When you're watching the TV alone and you hear the sound of the national anthem music being played, can we stand up as a mark of honor and respect to our national emblem, the national anthem? This project, Come India Sing, Jan Gan Man, is all about bringing back and restoring that honor in every citizen's heart for the nation of India. And the code is very simple. The Constitution, as you study it, the code is very simple. The first point is that it is to be sung in a finite duration of time, which is 52 seconds. Can we say that together? That's right. That's code number one. And code number two is that it is to be sung in a particular martial tune, the one that we sing out loud together with. Not in any other fashion, not in any rag of our own choice, but in a standard, finite musical code. And that is something that this project endeavors to do. I'll skip to clause C that talks about it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religions, linguistic, and regional or sectional diversities, to renounce the practices derogatory to the dignity of women. This clause is right. If you put your finger to the center of the clause, this clause is right in the center. It talks about unity and diversity. It talks about honoring our women. And I'm going to talk about this issue later. And the third one, which is found, I want to highlight, which is found in clause J. It says, it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activities so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement. Students, you do an excellent work, I'm sure, in this area of pursuing excellence. Your school does a great job out of it. You need to honor your gurujis, your teachers, your principal. They do a remarkable job in trying to persuade you to strive towards excellence in every sphere, academics, sports, music, and the arts, etc. And so I want to just focus on these three this evening as we move forward. You've probably just heard about my story as a child when I was 7 years old and the impact that these two things had on me. My mother, when she made me recite the national anthem, because it's written in a very highly Sanskritized Bengali, I didn't understand it, but I sang it. But then she made me read the English translation, and if Hindi is your mother tongue, may I encourage you to read the Hindi translation. I think we need to translate the national anthem into every regional language in our country so that the words behind our anthem penetrate into our hearts and sink in and becomes reality. When I was a child, there were two things we did every morning in school. We sang the national anthem together and we said the pledge together, which includes the statement, all Indians are my brothers and sisters. And let me tell you, my dear friends, what a deep impact those words have had for the rest of my life. You can ask my wife. I sometimes cry. I come from a very small family, just my father and my mother, my younger sister and me, and we're still a small family as a unit, even after marriage. And when I was small, I used to think I am a part of a very small family. But as a boy, when I was 7 years old, on the day when these words sank in and realization came, I tell you, from that day, I look at a family that is much, much bigger than I thought. Today, it's 1.27 crore big family. 1.27 billion family members. Let these words sink in. We're indeed brothers and sisters. And the reason I'm saying this is that there's much to achieve. When I look back at the founding fathers of our nation, when I look back at the one man whom we consider to be the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, and I'm going to read a passage from one of the various quotes that I am very fond of. And it says this, Mahatma Gandhi said this, I shall work for an India in which the poorest shall feel that it is indeed their country, in whose making they have an effective voice, an India in which there shall be no high class and low class of people, an India in which all communities shall live in perfect harmony. There can be no room in such an India for the curse of untouchability or the curse of intoxicating drinks and drugs. Women will enjoy the same rights as men. We shall be at peace with all the rest of the world. This is the India of my dreams, unquote. Many, yes, please feel free. This is a great man who has had a great vision for this great India that is still in the making. In many of his dreams have come true. He dreamt of a free India. Today, children, you've been born in a free India. We enjoy our freedom. Many of his dreams have come true. Some of his dreams have not yet come true. And I want to highlight 3 points. He dreamt, he was very concerned about the poor. He dreamt of an India where the poorest feel proud of this country. They feel that this is their country. You know, there is progress being made, but there's a lot more to be made. But I just want to share the thrill that I have. I must share this with you. I'm an ex-banker, so you don't know how much this thrills me, what I'm seeing over the last. There's a change happening in our country. And in the last 7 months, I was so proud of this one achievement that our Honorable Prime Minister has initiated, Shri Narendra Modi ji. As a banker, I have told all my employees throughout my lifetime, open a bank account. Don't take cash. Save. And in 1 week in the month of August 2014, 1.8 crore plus accounts have been opened in that 1 week alone. It has come in, yes, it's a great achievement. And it doesn't stand there, the numbers have crossed over the period of time. In fact, this is a record in the Guinness Book of World Records. That's an achievement we need to be proud of. Okay? We as Indians need to be proud of this. So we're making progress, but there's much to be done, dear friends. And why am I saying this? I'll tell you later. Gandhiji also dreamt of a clean India. In 1901, when he came into the country, I remember, I think it was if I'm not mistaken, it was the Indian National Congress meeting that was being held in Kolkata, and he came as a delegate. And in that meeting, he found this classic, what the world says, Indian habit of just throwing kachra around and not bothering. And so he was disturbed. But he didn't bother to tell anyone. He took a broom and began to sweep the dirt. Mind you, in 1901, people watched him, but nobody followed him. Today, we have an opportunity to follow this great man. And again, the Clean India project, the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, is an amazing project. There's much to be done. And can we all join together? One man can't do it. One man started it. One man can't do it. It requires all of us to be together to do this. Collectively, individually, as a family, collectively, as an institution, as a society, as a nation. And the third, women. He dreamt of an India where women enjoy the same rights as men. I do not wish to talk anything negative. There's much to be done in this area. We need to make it our responsibility to ensure the safety and the welfare of women. Our mothers, our sisters, our daughters. And there's another project. 24th of January we celebrated, and we launched Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Can we ensure that if we find a single girl child not studying, can we ensure we do our best to integrate her into the mainstream of life in India? I have a dream. When I look at the young people, there's so much to be achieved. I have a dream. Not just a dream, I have a hope. Because it is this generation that is young that will help achieve this objective of our great leaders. You know, today is 66th day of the 66th Republic Day. I want to address the young people when I'm saying this. When you hear the word 60 or 65 or 66 or 67, in your mind you have a mental picture of an old man or an old woman. Am I right? Yeah? Frankly, when I was a child, I thought so too. Okay? Gray hair. Well, let me just tell you. India is young. And let me define this. As per the definition of the United Nations, young or youth is the number or age 29. Anyone who is below 29 is considered young or youth. More than 50% of our nation is below the age of 29. Not just this, but by 2020, the year 2020, it is predicted that India's average age will be 29. This is a generation that will make our India great. And I'm so proud to be in your midst. The Come India Sing project, the Come India Sing Jan-Dhan Man, the Come India Sing a patriotic song, the Come India Sing a folk song. When we say sing, it means dance and perform. It's a performing arts, the visual arts, the literary arts. But singing is a common denominator. I often say this in jest, but I want to say this. I believe India is a land of bathroom singers. Okay? We sing aloud in our bathroom, don't we? Yeah? Can we come out and sing more openly like you'll find on the stage this morning? Can we sing the songs that we love? The Bollywood songs, the popular songs, the folk songs. Don't ever forget our great tradition. India has a great heritage, a cultural heritage. Folk songs, folk dances, patriotic songs. Pop and rock can come along. All sorts of songs can come along. But the one song we should try and sing and never ever forget and sing it right is our national anthem. Can we do that? And that is the purpose of this project. So come, join us in this nation-building project. Together we can contribute to our community and our nation. Let us begin by singing our national anthem, Jan Gan Man, with passion, pride, and precision, that is in around 52 seconds, thereby honoring and respecting our nation's institutions as laid out in the Constitution of India. Record a video of yourself singing a song of your choice, upload it onto YouTube, and enter the online contest entry form. You could win an opportunity to perform at our annual awards function at a large venue in the National Capital Region. You could also watch our videos on the Come India Sing page of Lorraine Music Academy or on the Lorraine Music Academy's channel on YouTube. Visit Come India Sing page on Facebook and like it. Spread the word and let us together build our nation. Jai Hind.